Hello, my name is Tennille Wallace, and I am humbled and grateful for the opportunity to be considered as a finalist for the position of Superintendent of Ouray School District R1. Expecting excellence, focusing on a positive, collaborative environment, and empowering leaders for the growth of every student are the strengths I bring as a servant leader with the mind of a businesswoman and the heart of an educator and mom. Serving together, we can ensure that Ouray School District R1 continues its mission for all students to contribute responsibly in a global society by ensuring them an exceptional education in a safe and supportive environment. I would like to share a little bit about who I am and why I choose Ouray. Growing up, I expected excellence of myself at a young age. Enrolling at Daytona State College the summer after 8th grade, I completed my associate's degree 2 weeks prior to graduating high school. After earning my business degree at the University of Alabama, I chose Colorado. I still remember receiving the graduate catalog from the University of Denver, a snowy white precipice on the background of a bright blue sky filled with sunshine. As a young adult, I chose Colorado, and after living globally, I'm choosing Ouray as my home for the remainder of my career serving students. Professionally, I have a proven track record of increasing student achievement across schools and systems, while raising the bar and closing the achievement gap for all student groups. Prior to education, I worked at Cypress Amex in Denver. I worked as an auditor for a Big Five firm, and I worked as a financial analyst and a systems analyst for Siemens, where I earned awards for significant cost savings through process improvement work. My unique experience in finance and systems, along with my experience creating a positive, collaborative culture and positively impacting student achievement, comes together to bring value to the families and community of Ouray. I'm a person of integrity, and as much as I can share with you who I think I am, I would like you to hear from a few colleagues, teachers, parents, and students who will share with you more about me.
As a fellow positive leader, Tennille puts positive practices into place in every engagement that she has. She's attended trainings with us, and in every correspondence, both live and before and after, she is a great communicator, and she reinforces and engages and follows through on positive principles every day.
As a colleague, I've worked with Tennille collaboratively for several years, both in the role of elementary school principal, and my perception of Tennille's leadership skills are very collaborative, very outside the box thinker, and I've actually used several of her ideas and tweaked them to meet the needs of my teachers and my students. Her leadership skills are vast, very far-reaching with technology and the use of that instructionally. And then just her personality of being a very open person who listens to others' ideas and certainly provides input and feedback to all of our colleagues, including myself.
As a colleague of Mrs. Wallace's, I have been able to witness her leadership style in many aspects. I have always known her to be compassionate, kind, easy to speak with, and always willing to listen. She is always level-headed and typically considers all aspects before reacting, all combinations of a great leader.
Good afternoon. As a colleague of Ms. Wallace, I can tell you that she has several, and if all, of the leadership qualities and leadership traits that a coworker or a student or a teacher or anyone who comes into contact with her, she has all of them. If there's a book, her name's in there. Ms. Wallace is kind, sincere, and direct. If there's a situation, her instant ability to take charge and her instant ability to handle the situation takes over. Her leadership skills and her leadership qualities are that of an approachable individual. When come to a problem or at a crossroads, she makes the right decision. I think in part the most effective way that Ms. Wallace is as an administrator and as a leader is she doesn't let the problem sit. She will take that problem, that situation, and she'll take charge of that situation and move forward with it. And I think that's the most important thing about being a leader is to take charge and take care of your people. Very professional individual. I've come across throughout my years in the military and in law enforcement, I've come across some great individuals, and Ms. Wallace absolutely, hands down, is the best. Hope this helps. God bless. Fred A. Maldonado, Port Orange Elementary Extended Day Facilitator. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Greg Newland. I've known Tennille Wallace for several years. I've been her supervisor and her colleague as we've worked together on several projects to better the experience for kids in grades K-12. She's empathic, she's courageous, she's passionate, she has a sense of urgency. She's able to get the best from herself and those who work with and for her. Tennille is a true leader. She understands the difference of what it means to lead people and to go on a long walk by yourself. I feel humbled and proud to be her friend, to be her colleague, and to work with her side by side in serving students in grades K-12. Tennille is an amazing leader. We need more folks like her in public education.
As a teacher, I appreciate Mrs. Wallace's positive attitude. She always remained positive no matter what the situation was when I worked with her. She also put students first. She celebrated student success and knew the names of every single student in the school that we worked at. She also knew the students' likes, dislikes, what they excelled in and what they struggled with. She really focused on personalized learning and making sure every student felt successful and they felt loved.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rick Walburn. As a teacher, I had the pleasure of working with Ms. Wallace. I was extremely impressed with her approach and attitude toward faculty as well as students and parents. She was always goal-oriented with clear-cut objectives. I truly believe she understood the value of not micromanaging. We are all professionals, and she approached faculty with that in mind. Her leadership skills were evident every day, and in her ability to garner respect.
As a teacher, I have had the privilege to work under Ms. Wallace's leadership. She has so many amazing qualities that had inspired me and made me who I am today. She's always open to new ideas, and she takes time to get to know each individual student and their families. Under her leadership, she created a collaborative environment which helped promote our school community. She is passionate about her vision, and she always follows through with her long and short-term goals.
Hello, my name is Jamie Bolt. I am a teacher on assignment for social and emotional learning. I had the privilege of working with Miss Wallace as my leader and my administrator. I immediately, upon meeting Miss Wallace, saw the strengths as a leader in her with the ability to communicate with her, the trust that she was able to achieve right off the bat with me. She's a leader that strives to learn and relearn and empower her staff and her students to make sure that they reach their potential for success. She adapts to her growth mindset. Miss Wallace is one that is confident, yet persistent in a positive attitude and of integrity. I believe that Miss Wallace is going to make an amazing leader due to those qualities. I had a privilege of being able to get to know her and trust her and respect her. And I appreciate the time that she allowed me to explore opportunities that I had in backing me up in those opportunities by respecting my ideas and promoting me as a professional as well. Qualities that leaders need to achieve, and qualities that she has as a person. I highly respect her, and I wish her the best in whatever she does. Thank you.
As a colleague of Tennille's, I believe she's a poised leader, approachable, she's kind, and innovative, very supportive. Basically, it is a joy to work in the same school as her.
As a teacher, I wanted to share with you how fortunate I have been to work under Miss Wallace's leadership. She is by far the most open-minded, thoughtful, and empowering leader I have ever worked for. She sees every person as an individual, and she truly celebrates who they are, and she supports them with opportunities to grow and to lead in their own way. Wallace has truly been a gift to me, and her outlook and her willingness to look at things from an open mind is absolutely amazing.
As a teacher, I always appreciated that you valued the way I teach my students and didn't try to micromanage me. You were aware of what was happening in my room, followed my data, and trusted me to teach the students the way I knew best. Your support and trust was greatly appreciated. I miss you.
As a parent, I want to say that Ms. Wallace has taken the time that is required to get to know my child. She has done many events throughout the school year that allowed him to express himself, become more sociable with his classmates, has improved his anxiety. She made him feel safe, even in the beginning of the school year where he had a little bit of separation anxiety. She took it upon herself to greet him every morning and to make him feel safe.
As a student, Miss Wallace taught me to do my best and taught me this song. We, the